You can't come.
You want some llama stew?
It's really helpful, actually.
You've had llama stew?
Are
Yes,
you
llama
okay?
stew.
Did I get all your wisdom back?
My god, I want llama stew.
Anakai, do you want his full title?
Sure.
Well,
Oh
someone
my
someone
god. Are you
likes
gonna...
damn titles.
Somebody likes
Anakai,
his
when
titles
we
and
meet
is
up
not
with him, are you gonna use
Raphael.
all his titles just
Well,
to impress him?
la-dee-da. The gold bird.
Raphael should totally
Oh,
answer
but
with
pretty
his surname.
impressive. Just
Oh,
saying.
he will totally do.
Yeah. Now presenting
Well,
Grand
we'll
Lord
visit
Mayor.
Stonehammer, wherever he is.
Yeah, let's meet Stonehammer.
We'll tell the gods it's urgent.
To the Stonehammer.
He'll be here at the massive district hall / manor.
That giant round thing?
This building here.
Oh, not that right.
No, the giant round thing's the Colosseum.
He'll enter to go fight him.
Let's go up here then.
I can't see the map.
Why
It's
not?
black. I don't know why. I can see that. The place though. That's good.
We're going on adventure, Laurel.
Yeah.
The koi pond.
And
Well,
you gonna,
we go there.
and you two gonna come too?
Sure. If I can find it, so...
Can you drag me? Because I'm across the room for a second.
What is it with you two?
Well, he is
He
searching for his pants, and I am drinking tea, so...
And interestingly, Riff will actually get an audience first because it seems Mr. Stonehammer is currently in foreign diplomatic meetings.
Damn foreign diplomat. These fucking elves just coming to suck up.
Yeah, just kick down the door and...
Please
Don't-
don't break us.
Don't-
Don't do anything. Our civilization is dying. It's like, yeah. I'll see what I can do. But
That's
really
kind
right
of...
now.
It's
No,
kind of
be
the point of
nice.
an invasion, I'm just saying. You know.
Why are you such
Riff went into a different district and she gets seen first. Like,
nice to the elves and magic users?
Just saying, there's not really a
Raphael,
queue to get into the Temple of Nephthys, while there is a queue to get into that hall.
Raphael loves elves.
and Riff has like a special pass. She can get in any
If
day.
you like elves so much, why don't you marry them?
I would if I could.
Oh,
Oh.
Am I
ah.
gonna marry the ex-prince?
You can.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
Zoe love interest with the ex-prince, huh?
She doesn't have a love interest with the ex-prince.
You marry Zoe with the ex-prince.
She never talks to him. She only said, "What's up?" And he's like, "Meh."
They would
Yeah,
be
Halldamir,
the
do you want
For her
to
dad.
Sounds like a story born of a long-lost love to me.
Exactly.
Right,
Elvis is such a romantic. He will set this up.
Let's try to keep going. So, Halldamir, if you want to go ahead and PM whatever you're doing.
She'll do general stuff, talking to them, investigating for probably say a couple of hours.
If there's anything in particular going after, PM me what it is.
Yeah, sure.
For the rest of you, eventually you'll get seen by Grand Lord Mayor and Foreign Court
Etc.
Master Diplomat of the Foreign Realms.
Yes.
Mr.
Rob
Goldbeard.
Stonehammer.
It just rolls off your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Laura will sort of walk into his place. It means like an office.
It is a large, round office with a forge on one side, a large meeting table.
And he has a forge in his office. That's pretty cool. Like those people have one of those little sort of little metal ball things on their table. He has a forge.
Yeah, it's just he's bare-chested. It's just
Look at it like,
You know, some people have pendulums, some people have gyroscopes. It's just like, oh, just excuse me for a
I'm
minute.
just
forging
smithing a
an
full
armor.
plate.
Does
Of basilisk hide. Like, yeah,
Interestingly, there seems to be a mithril full plate being made right now.
Is he just making it like while having the elven diplomats over?
Yes.
Laura has more respect for him than he's ever had.
well,
Raphael looks around, whistles, and says, "Well, diplomacy certainly gives you a lot of money, does it not, Mr. Goldbeard?" He smiles.
well.
Yes. I also got business to do on the side. Unfortunately, Lord Mayor doesn't actually pay that well, it seems.
Literally on the side, pointing at the desk and then the forge.
His name is not Goldbeard.
You do as you do to get along in life.
And the log you did get. My goodness, I am impressed.
Well, so we will cut scenes.
Help yourself.
there.
Help yourself to some rum. He points over to a large barrel.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Oh,
I've had a rough
God,
day.
this is madness.
This guy's super friendly. He's
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
I
oh,
really
so
like him. I really like him.
shakes his hand.
He shakes your hand.
We were
I'll-
just
I'll
in
put
the
down.
quarter, and we happened upon the old cultist house.
Is that like the old Winston farm, basically?
I don't think you can just go up and say.
It seems that whatever magic and foul things down there are not completely ridden off. The basement seems to have some haunting going on. You should probably have it looked at before someone stumbles over it.
So he walks over to the Lord Mayor and says, Lord Mayor, in courtesy, it needs to be consecrated.
I know, I'm just telling Stonehammer.
Yeah, but you said it's being haunted. It's not haunted, it's evil magic.
I sort of give Stonehammer the look.
Rolling his eye like, magic users, right?
Well, that...
Basically, like, we should probably get a priest.
You need a priest to consecrate it.
Go ahead and roll that, just Halldamir. You can do it private or public, your choice.
I believe this should be looked at rather fast.
And
he nods, goes ahead, stopping his forging, writes down a little note, calls in some like he calls in a servant, which seems to be a small halfling, who takes the note and runs off of it.
A small halfling.
Yes.
is it
That
That
like
must be
the size
tiny,
of a mug of beer.
it's a very...
Like it's like
Not that small.
sort of
I
your foot
imagine.
and to your knee.
I imagine like a almost like a Charles Dickens character, like a small child, big eyes.
That's more appropriate, I think.
Does he look like Tiny Tim?
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
oh, is he? I mean, is he like? Don't look at him and says, I see you have a very helpful assistant as well.
I have a few assistants.
What would we do without them?
Ballard gives
Yes,
him a
especially if
glare.
getting called away at any moment by the Empress.
Not having fireworks.
Quite a lot recently. I assume you haven't heard, but I'm going to try to run for Lord Mayor of the Docks.
Yes, I noted that. It'd be good if you did. I'd probably get some friendlier trade relations than I did before.
Indeed, quite well, especially with the south side and it looks not so the future Lord Mayor of North Side, all being involved as well.
So it gives... We don't know who they're gonna vote for.
No smiles.
Or do we?
He continues hammering away.
If you could put a good word in with anyone, it'll be appreciated.
I'll see what I can do. Many people have interest in keeping rates low here, so I could probably use that to help convince them.
Certainly. Planning goes well for the festival.
It's going decently well, yes. Right now, what I'm crafting is it's like a present for the Empress.
Oh, the mithril full plate is impressive. Impressive. Perhaps I should make her something as well.
The trappings of wealth.
I had some mithril lying around, so
Raphael chokes on the rump.
I thought I'd make a full plate.
is something wrong with that rum? Which do you need stronger?
No, thank you. He looks to Ballard and sort of rolls his eyes. Wealthy people.
Ballard is happily chugging away.
Chuck! Now,
Someone-
Timian, get another barrel in here.
is he called Timian?
Is his name's Timian?
The halfling?
Come on.
Halfling.
No, not the halfling. A human comes in.
Oh, okay. You never know.
I think I have just the thing I could make for the Empress. Should
Not
be quite
onions.
impressive. Sort of
Peter
touches
Pan.
one of his pockets.
No, not the little box.
What do you show?
Don't show anything. I just sort of mysteriously tap my pocket.
He smiles. It's always good to please the lady.
Yes.
Make her less likely to invoke her punishment like she did in our previous meetings.
Yes, it does seem you're off the hook for now, at least.
For now. I might have to crush with a few more gems just to make sure.
I'll
Rolls
stack
eyes
you.
again.
You never be too careful.
Well, regardless, you would get that problem in the cult place looked at, right?
Yes, I will get a full team of priests down here.
On that note, actually, we were actually looking for something. A a goblet to a Lamashtu.
He looks at you with a stern gaze.
It seems that it should be moving around this district.
What?
What are you looking
He
for?
puts down the full plate and the hammer.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure how much you know of it. Do you know of such an item?
No, why are you searching for such an item to an evil god?
Well, whoever has it probably shouldn't have it.
And how do you know such a thing is even in the city?
Just-
You put yourself in it, haven't you?
You see, sort of looks redolent and sort of figured this is well.
Riff's not here.
Well, we met some people who were people, some monstrosities looking for it, and we would like to use it to eliminate them, a trap, if you will.
He narrows his gaze. Diplomacy or bluff?
You shouldn't try a bluff when Riff's not here.
Can,
Or I suppose,
can Zoe please?
like butt in
Laura
or something?
Laura will forfeit whatever role there is.
Can
So
Zoe?
just not try to bluff him. Say, you see, I actually it would be easier, I think, to understand if you would come with us to the forest.
Now he thinks we're gonna kill him.
We're
that
kind of
guy.
trying to save your district a little bit.
Zoe will use diplomacy to explain and calm him down, and tell him how all this is going on.
I'm imagining he's.
How much detail are you going to go into?
As much
We
as
were on a hunting trip when
Dear Lord.
as much as needed.
we happened upon some orcs.
We happened
So
upon
hunting
this
trips, we
ogre.
ran across some orcs. What else?
Whoa!
It depends what you say to him still, though.
So you want me
Um,
to
Talk.
And
all of you.
ambushed, I guess.
So we were out in the forest and we ran into these orcs and one ogre, and apparently they mistook Laurel because of his condition. She pointed the wings and the hooves that he had something to do with Llamas,
This condition. Yes, go on.
and because there were kind of a lot of orcs, we played along because we were not in a situation to fight them. And out of our safety, Laurel played along, and we got out of there, and they asked for this goblet. We need to get rid of this, because we can't have these evil beings running around here in the forest.
The plan was to recover it and then,
Set them in a trap.
well, personally, I would most likely make it horribly disease-ridden, then delivered back for them to all perish within a few days.
Which I thought was a stupid idea.
He picks up what's made of the full plate, puts it inside a box. Puts his hammer back up on like a little rack. This is alarming news. I need to be going now. This needs direct attention.
It's, as we thought.
The reason we went to this place, one of our friends found out that it used to be a cultist area. We wanted to check it out and see if it had anything to do with Lamastu, but it didn't.
Anyway, Laurel, I'll see you whenever things come up. It seems I have business to do.
So, yes. Do you need any aid?
No aid.
You should know that these are invisible ghost orcs. I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Unfortunately, so the Empress actually lost. The Empress has actually invaded a camp of them on a small island once before.
If any of them escape, it could be quite terrible. It could stick in the city for quite long.
They said they had friends on the inside.
I'll see what I can do about this.
Did Zoe succeed in calming him down
He was
And-
somewhat calmed down, yes.
and ensure him that we mean good.
Sense
doesn't-
motive to see if he is behind it.
Well,
It's not.
he's already gone.
As he basically walks out the room in what seems to be in a.
Damn it.
He seems to be in absolute angry rage still, but not to you two.
Well, that's good. So it gives Laurel an annoying look.
Looks back and says, "What? That
You-
went splendid."
No, it didn't. You made him uncomfortable. You made him think we had something to do with all this.
We do.
Don't make it sound like that we're... we have...
Riff needs to teach him a thing or two about lying for the good of your
You need
life.
to understand that we have nothing to do. We do not praise Lamastu. You don't just go on talking about this evil god.
Say. But it's the truth. Wouldn't lying to Stonehammer be a terrible
I
idea?
didn't talk about lying. I'm talking about how to say it.
He sighs heavily.
You would have been in a big trouble. Is Raphael and old Ballard just like, just pretend you can't hear them?
Yeah, we're just drinking
Yeah,
rum
it's
over
just,
here.
just like, oh, rum? Rum is good. Rum?
It's very strong dwarven rum.
Raphael is
Like
bragging
your
about
throat is
all the conquests he has done recently.
You know what? Zoe will take a cup. She
There
needs
we go.
Has some strong alcohol.
Can
Yes.
Zoe handle that much burning?
Oh, we'll be
Rum.
able to wrap a rubber band around his arm on his sleeve.
Why?
No.
He's gonna inject.
Ew, no, don't say that!
Well, we're all indulging.
He needs to see. He needs
It's
to
like
see
a
the
50
veins.
milliliter.
Stop that, that's disturbing.
He starts slapping like his.
Stop it.
It's like 2 fingers against his.
Stop it,
Yeah.
right
Vein,
now.
yeah.
Stop it, please.
Look at this.
There we go. Now we see it.
There
I
it is.
suppose both problems are dealt with then.
I suppose so. Looking after the now gone dwarf, I would assume that he has enough resources to handle such a threat.
Well, regardless, if he needs our help, we will get a request for it.
So, do we give up the search for the goblet then? Leave it all to his hands?
I don't see why we would continue.
Well,
Fast forward to the festival.
What? No, we're not ready at all.
Well, Zoe will take a cup and chuck. She needs some.
yeah, really has to gobble it down.
She's just taking the whole bottle. It's just screw
No.
the cup.
It is fantastic rum. We should really import some of this.
Zoe looks tired.
Raphael gently pats her shoulder. There, there. He can be hopeless, I know. I know.
How can you be so? How
Well,
can
stands
Raphael
a
be
bit
so
away.
cool about it? He freaking got stabbed in his hand and turns into a wasp.
But he's all better now.
All looks at them from a bit of a distance. When they understand him, turns and walks out of the building.
Forever alone.
We're not walking out here alone. We have to stay together.
Yeah, I hear it's drinking rum. Or doesn't need that. Lauren's work to do.
Once Riff's done, she'll head to the dock where the boat is meant to be, whether or not she arrives
Laura's gonna
in
go.
time or not.
After we've drained the current bottle, we'll make our way back to Northside, I suppose.
It's not a bottle, it's an entire barrel.
Oh,
Zoe will drink one cup and then leave.
I suppose we wait for quite a while.
yeah. It seems like Baller and Raphael have some work to do.
No. Ballers will go.
Still now go back to drink all these
Yep.
all this guest rum that he forces all those elven diplomats to taste.
So who arrives first? Is it?
Laura would.
I mean, does Riff get to the docks before the rest of them, or?
The meeting didn't take that long. The drinking the rum did, so.
And the
By the
walk
time the
after.
run's done, you probably get here around the same time, actually.
Okay. Once everybody's here, Bollard. God
Well,
damn
seems
it,
to be
Bollard!
drinking rum.
Jake, are you
Tell me
here?
on the map is not my highest priority.
But you're supposed to go over here.
Ew, wrong way.
To go where?
Riff,
They're hiding there.
Oh, what the hell?
Jake, that is supposed to be a priority right now.
What? I can go with you if I don't move my token on the map.
Riff, as she meets everybody, says, "Well, I tried a couple of things. One thing was my old soothsaying, and I'm not sure, but it either meant that a strong magic caster is hiding something from me, or it's gonna rain soon." It was kind of confusing.
What?
They kind of mean the same thing.
Also frown slightly to say, how soon is soon?
Generally
Within
soon from your soothsaying comes down from anywhere to be one, basically anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks.
Riff will say anywhere between 3 days and 3 weeks. Yeah.
I believe it's gonna rain within 3 weeks at least.
Raphael looks completely dumbfounded to this. So basically you're saying something along the lines of something is going to happen within 2 weeks of a full moon.
But it could mean the other thing where there is a strong magic caster hiding stuff from me. So, who's the strongest magic caster we know? The guy, made head of the magic district for being powerful in magic. So I guess we go to him, see if he's hiding anything.
Well, obviously he's hiding something. Oh, everyone is, but why would he hide some... You don't even know him that well, do you?
Not particularly, no.
Then,
No.
I
of course
think
he's hiding something from you if he doesn't know you.
we should still talk to him, possibly get into to the place where me and Bollard saw the lights.
And then what?
Find out what it is.
How do you propose we do that?
We have a Lord Mayor that can enter at will, effectively.
Got a cart Laurel around, basically.
Does
Yeah.
Laurel have a card? An ID card?
I'm
You know,
sure
he
if
actually does.
I
Oh, he
am the Lord
does.
Mayor. This is my favorite academy in the city.
He actually does.
The
have
only
an-
one.
he actually
I think
does
we
have
should
an ID
go.
card, and it does get scanned, so you know it's actually.
Yeah. I think we should go check it out.
We can
No?
go visit him if you want.
Let's go visit
We
him.
should, however, prepare for the festival as well. It's kind of important.
I agree with
Yeah, I
Laurel.
plan that as well. Yeah. But
You
but
don't
first,
care about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Riff's kind of interested.
She has crafted the most
She has.
fantastic present to the Empress. It's a feather boa.
It's not
I
a
still
feather
don't have
boa.
a question for the Empress. Do I need one?
If you want to talk to her, it's good to.
It's good to bring a present as if you're going to have one audience with her.
Yeah.
Where can I
Generally.
get a present?
Well, it depends what you want to give her.
Yeah, very much. You can. I'm pretty sure there's a vendor in the city that has what
Can
you
I
want.
get a very nice pin for her hair or something like that?
You could get a simple hairpin.
Not a simple, a pretty one. Where are we?
You
Yeah,
could go
well, Some
anywhere.
people at the academy.
You could go to the Gold District. I'm sure you can get some discounts.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go shopping, the Gold District is a good place to go.
Generally. And use Daddy's bank account.
You're not using her.
Pure adamantine hairpin.
Jake,
Oh, that's
I
a
need
pretty good
help. I don't know
present,
where
actually.
everyone is. Oh, you're right there.
I just went home. This is my house. What are you doing?
Though, those
I
are
didn't
the-
know. I didn't know. I can't speak.
if you guys aren't going to
No
the festival,
visitors.
one thing you can do is you guys can actually work on things for the festival if you want to.
Sure.
And both our character, of course, you can think of ideas, and in character you can actually you can also make a roll for how your character does.
Well,
You know
Of
what?
Adele to make up a traditional North Side dance.
Oh, certainly. He will take Esmeralda for help. In
and
this.
start teaching everybody.
Everyone needs to know it.
This is
Yes.
the Gold District, right?
Definitely.
The one that's walled in. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go to the gold district and find a nice hairpin for the Empress. She'll sit in the water here.
Yes, for like, building up points for the festival, those skills are valid.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
the
have
alchemy.
those, Jake?
What?
Do you have none of those, Jake?
You know, I can train myself in them, but I don't have any of them, no.
Okay, 1 second. I'll check what you have and see if any of these.
Can I do
You
perform
have
gold
profession
spending?
soldier. You have profession soldier.
Oh, I do, yeah, but what is that going to be useful for?
You
Training the guards.
You help enforce law in the district.
And we need them to be like all fancy and dressed up in all their fancy
Like
armor.
regalia and everything.
And like
yeah.
they have to walk in like formations and we have them sort of give out flowers to people and
The
stuff.
breastplates need to be
That's true,
polished to a
actually.
sheen.
We need a regiment that's dressed up as the original Imperial Guard.
Mm.
Yeah. Empress will love that.
That needs to happen. Get to it, Bollard.
So we will go to Lorraine. Oh god. Not the Lorraine, but Lorraine. Not the same.
It's owned by the Orlanes who Lorraines who own this place.
Ooh,
Not Lorraine. Lorraine.
the Lorraines.
It's the Lorraine Jewelers, the biggest jewelry shop in the
Oh,
entire
yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
So
if
be
you
like,
want
Why,
weapons.
hello there, person who got my brother's.
Unfortunately,
It's not her.
unfortunately he does not run the business himself. He has employees.
I see you got your titles back. Well,
My friend got thrown into a hole of eternal damnation with
And
the
you-
entire family.
you
It's
got to
not
move back into the
Orlane.
bank vault. Hmm.
I feel we're like
No, it's
drifting.
Lorraine.
Anyway,
That
Anyway.
was our old Lord Mayor.
your old
Sorry,
Lorraines.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so
Sure.
how much is Zoe willing to spend, and what exactly is she going to buy?
Something. A hairpin to keep her hair up when she's out fighting.
Okay, how expensive of a hairpin are we talking?
What would be proper?
Well,
Worth making a mithril full plate.
there is a dwarf making a mithril full plate.
Do you want me to roll a knowledge and ability to know, or?
You kind of judge. It depends exactly if you're going to be requesting anything of her. If you're planning on requesting anything, it's probably a good idea to bring something bigger.
Then a freaking expensive hairpin?
But you know, if you just want a basic audience, not actually like requesting anything of her,
She
50
just-
to 250 gold pieces.
She just wants to ask about what she can tell her about her mother. That's it.
That won't require too much.
So she can go with 200 and what?
Yeah,
What does arranging a glorious parade get me?
50 to 250 gold pieces.
You know, she will use 300 gold pieces.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Full plate hairpin. That's what chat says. But
She would
what does the
probably love
parade do? Well, if you look, if you do the parade good enough, maybe she'll be impressed.
Maybe if I do what?
I'm saying for Bollard's case.
Well, right now you're just like preparing.
Right now we're doing preparations.
Hmm.
Anyway, Laurel, Rifflin, you're waiting for a little bit. The Archmage seems to be busy in a meeting, and eventually someone walks down the stairs.
Who walks down the stairs?
It seems to be a rather bruised and battered mage.
Is it the Archmage?
No,
Interesting.
What's that?
Bruised and battered, as in beaten? Kind of. Wow.
No, like he's got bruises and he seems to have like claw marks and like bite marks.
Oh, whoa. Did he get a little frisky with a tiger in the Nature Academy? Just saying.
Anyway, so he seems to be walking out and he doesn't seem to be bleeding or anything. He seems to have been patched
Okay.
up,
How does
mostly.
he see? How does his mood seem to be?
A very disgruntled mood.
Oh, he's unhappy on it. Yeah, Nora will sort of walk in as the next one, I suppose. Sort of look slightly like a raised eyebrow to the Archmage.
Apparently, people have been having troubles recently. Apparently, a beast has been following them. A wolf-sized beast, like a wolfish beast, though quite big, like horse-sized.
Whoa,
Sized wolf.
damn.
It's been happening in the port district apparently.
Hey, Laurel.
Have you let your experiments run wild again?
We'll see what... I'm going to be doing investigations into what this is. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
Look, well, my friend here seems to have some rather interesting theories regarding something in your possession.
Riff kind of looks at Laurel, looks at the Archmage, and it's like, thanks, Laurel.
Oh? Are you interested in my library?
Riff looks at the Archmage and says, yes and no. You see, I do love my magical reading, and the reason why I requested my friend Laurel to bring me here is that I had a vision last night of some bright lights, one originating from is it this room that she's standing in, or is it like a room higher?
From his Presidium area, which seems to be basically up a large staircase behind him.
Okay.
Which seems to be also filled with books, so possibly also his library.
Okay, so Riff will kind of gesture towards where she remembered it and says, just above us, possibly your library, yes. And it seemed very powerful, yet... how would I describe it? It's almost like it's sleeping. It's not vibrating as strongly as most magical items of such power. It's laying dormant almost. And
He looks at you. He's seemingly a little bit confused, as far as you can tell. He considers.
Hang on, does the Archmage know of our box?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Riff will say it does remind me of the magical resonance of what I believe is on the magical Imperial arm that we possess. And kind of looks at the Archmage.
He seems to consider. I cannot think of any item which is anything similar to what you describe. Are you sure you're not allowing your dreams to be mixed up with reality?
Quite the opposite. I actually believe that a rather powerful magic caster is actually inhibiting me, hiding something from me.
There are many powerful magic casters in the city. The Empress, the Prince Bishop.
Riff nods and says, perhaps you've come into contact with something else. It is completely possible. I'm also looking for other artifacts, I suppose you could call. The only one I have been able to find was a feather, but in crystal.
A crystal?
She nods.
Actually, in fact, we do have a few crystals, if you'd like to see.
Riff nods and her eyes widen slightly.
Laurel?
Uh-huh.
You get the feeling that he's specifically trying to divert the topic away.
Well, I suppose I will just, while you talk about that, I'll go take a look at the library.
Please enjoy my selection of books.
So I will. And I'll go up to the Presidium area.
It's a huge circular area, beautifully decorated with plants and various different magical, alchemical, scientific books and, you know, diagrams and models.
Yeah.
Like even just looking at the titles of every book here would take hours upon hours.
Well, he doesn't care about books.
Anything specific you're looking for? Like, describe what you'd be focusing on.
magical items in either the weapons, armor, or wonders items, specifically.
Do you have any form of like detect magic?
No. Anything that looks super fancy.
Riff will also try to sway, like, kind of say, well,
right now he said he's taking up to the crystals, remember?
she will say, I would love to have a look at your library as well. I love reading my books, and I've spent many months recently reading, and I would like to see if any of your books quirk the topic that I am looking into.
Go ahead up there. I will go ahead and fetch some crystals from my repository.
Riff nods and gives almost a slight curtsy and hurries off towards Laurel.
How many windows are there in this building?
In the whole building, or just like his
Just
area?
in this area.
Okay. So out the
There's like
so,
a large window,
so
right?
before you walked into his main office, there was a huge window looking out over north side.